feet onto Sentinel Road.
So you are going to be hearing my maps telling me the directions just because I haven't been to this marina in a hot minute. But we are on our way to like the dinner slash, you get your boat number, you get your bag for the weigh-ins.
In half a mile, turn left onto Mountain Pine Road.
Hold on. I'm going to turn this heifer. Alright, there we go. Now we won't have to hear the maps. But tomorrow morning is the kickoff to the fishing tournament that I told y'all about. I'm gonna have to make sure I recharge this camera tonight. I just charged it today. If it's a little shaky right now, it's because I'm holding the camera with my bare hand and I don't have the little stick thing that I usually do, and I have yet to mount a deal in my truck for the camera. So I don't remember if I told you or not, we're gonna be fishing with my buddy Spencer. We're gonna be using his dad's Sprint bass boat. I thought we were gonna be using the Express, but they worked on the Sprint all week, put a new lower unit on, put a new graph on, and that boat, old 2-stroke Johnson, we're gonna be lining up probably against some $100,000 bass boats. I wouldn't doubt that old Sprint would give them a run for their money. Now I just now bought my fishing license for the year. Now I don't know if my fishing license from last year was out of date or not, but we just didn't want to risk it, so I went ahead and just bought a new one because I couldn't find anything that had my old fishing license from last year. But we are up to date with fishing license. Like I said, we are heading up there tonight. I might record a little bit tonight, you know, whatever. And but we definitely will be recording tomorrow and Sunday. Now, if the numbers are correct, Arkansas Game and Fish, they sent out an email. If I think about it, I'll show y'all the email with the rules and stuff like that. I'll kind of scroll and show y'all, but anyways, it showed like there's gonna be 2 lines for the weigh-in. One line was gonna be your number 1 through 40 or 50 or whatever, and then the other line's like whatever number through like 80. Like, if that's really saying how many boats are gonna be in this, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of boats on that lake tomorrow. Now, granted, Lake Ouachita is a 40,000 acre lake. We can put in anywhere on the lake that we want to with the boat, as long as we go to Mount Harbor to weigh in. Now, it's on the far west side of the lake. Yeah, there's a dumpster in the middle of the road, and the guy that was getting the mail right next to it decided not to get it out of the road. Anyways, but yeah, so I think my buddy's wanting us to put in at Mount Harbor. Either one would be as close for him to put the boat in the water. Now, if we put in at Three Sisters, it would be way closer to me. Legal fish to weigh in is smallmouth, largemouth, and Kentucky slash spotted, whatever. Well, yeah, Kentucky's. I'd rather just weigh in largemouth. What confuses me is they said, oh, if a fish isn't legal length, it's an automatic throwback. Technically, the law, I don't know if it's changed in the last few years, but the law was, if you caught a smallmouth bass on Lake Ouachita, you automatically had to throw that back in the water. Because the population is next to none in Lake Ouachita, you mainly only can find them up in the creeks. That might be why you can weigh in smallmouth bass during this tournament, just because they're where the marina is that they're going to be letting out at, or going to be based out of. There are a lot of creeks nearby, and then just north of that marina is the Ouachita River where it flows into the lake. And so that might be why, who knows. But yeah, hopefully we have some good luck. Like I said, I may try to record some of tonight's festivities, and other than that, I will for sure be recording tomorrow, Sunday, and then, you know, Sunday when the weigh-in happens, that's when we'll know who the winner of the whole thing is. They got some door prizes either tonight or tomorrow night. I brought some cash just because you gotta buy raffle tickets for the door prizes, whatever. I heard the door prizes are pretty dang good, so we'll see. Other than that, I mean, y'all just wish us luck. And this, I don't know if I'm gonna break this up into 2 videos and just upload one day and one like a couple days later, or I might just upload just one big long video. I might do it in 2 videos. Just depends on how much action we get while we're fishing. Not sure how much recording I'll do tomorrow because we do have rain all weekend. I'm not sure what Sunday really is going to entail for rain. It might be Sunday evening that we get the rain. I do know, so here in the next 30 minutes or so, it's supposed to start raining. Only rain for a couple hours, but then it's supposed to start raining later on this evening, and it's supposed to rain till 5 a.m. That's what it says. Now in Ouachita, it creates its own weather. It's a 40,000 acre lake, and like you can watch the radar and you can watch clouds form over Lake Ouachita. I mean, it's a big lake, and at one time, it was the 3rd cleanest lake in the U.S. It is a man-made lake. They built Blakely Mountain Dam to generate electricity. I know a lot of people that migrated to Mountain Pine. Their like grandparents and, well, the people that migrated to Mountain Pine, a lot of them that ended up staying, they were here building the dam, and then they got jobs at Weyerhaeuser, which Weyerhaeuser back in the probably like 2008, 9, 10, somewhere in there, Weyerhaeuser closed its doors in Mountain Pine and took apart the entire plant, well, the entire mill, just so they didn't have to pay taxes on all the structures that are on it. That's, you know, what I believe. I'm not saying that's for sure what they did, but hundreds of people lost their jobs around here, and we have a couple of people here in Mountain Pine that, you know, are trying to rebuild it. They have a window factory, a crypto mining deal, great. I just know the town was thriving when the sawmill was here, and I do think it's absolute crap that they closed their doors. But I'm gonna put y'all down, and we're gonna try to get to Mount Harbor, because I believe I might have missed my turn that I should have took, but I can turn right up here and do it the same way. It's just gonna take us like a couple minutes longer. But yeah, we'll pick y'all up here in a bit. Good morning, everybody. First day of the fishing tournament out here on beautiful Lake Ouachita. We're gonna go get some fish. Hit it.
I bet you a white spinner would work pretty good too.
I think this is the only spinner I got.
Yeah, I got a white spinner down in there if you need one.
I've always had luck with the black and red.
Yeah.
Which I wish I still had the black and red speckled one with the gold spoon that I got from Geared. Somehow it disappeared.
I don't really understand why Geared went under.
They had so much business.
They did.
Got one? Holy hell. Hold on to him, Spencer. Oh, what a save. What a save.
Good catch.
He's about the same length as the last one.
He's a little bit smaller.
Dang it, Papa, you missed. Remember, I'm brunette, not ginger.
Fucker.
He's about,
Nice.
he's about the same
He's
length.
longer, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, he ain't got very much weight to him, but you know, he's longer.
Hey, weight is weight. Here's your buddy. Ooh. They don't like each other.
What's that noise?
Well, we got two in the boat. Wasn't by me, it was by this guy. Yep. Two in there. We're gonna start heading back towards Mount Harbor, and we're gonna probably fish around that marina just before we go and weigh in. We're gonna be weighing in like an hour or so early, just so we can get back to the boat ramp that we put in at, and I can get back to my daughter's birthday party. Tomorrow we'll be out on the lake the whole time until the final weigh-in. We'll see how we do. I talked to someone else I know that's fishing in this tournament. They've finished off more beer than fish they've caught. So yeah, we're gonna head back now. I mean, it's a beautiful day, overcast, everything. It's this guy right here while we have any weight to weigh in. Right there.
Is that a fat joke?
No, it's not a fat joke.
It sounds like a fat joke.
He looks good, doesn't he? Yeah.
Pronouncing joke.
All right. We're going to head on down the lake. Yeah, we're doing the YouTube update. What?
You can't post that. I think it's
No, well, I can cut out a little section. He said a bad word. If I cut that out, that's why we had to cut that section out. Anyways, it is about an hour from the weigh-in. We were supposed to go ahead and be weighing in right now for my time schedule, but we decided, hey, let's go ahead and try to hit a couple more spots before we go weigh in, because we only got 2 fish in live well. We have to weigh in 5. Well, we could weigh in up to 5 fish. So if we could hook just one more that's legal length, put it in the boat, we'll be doing pretty good. But we're going to try to hit this little pocket just right there in front of Spencer and see if he still has some magic left in him for the day. By the way, the GoPro died. That's why y'all won't be seeing any more GoPro footage of today. Hopefully Spencer has some batteries for me tomorrow, and we'll try to record more with the GoPro tomorrow. Well, we didn't catch anything else, so we're going to weigh in. We're having a couple beers to celebrate. At least we have some fish to weigh. I don't know if I'm just yelling louder than I need to or not, but we are screaming down the lake. If you cannot tell, my little bit of facial hair is blowing in the wind. On the beautiful Lake Ouachita, not Lake Ouachita, like we heard time and time again working at the state park. Or what's the other name we heard it? Like Ouachita is another fucking word we heard it. It is Ouachita. It is a French word. Well, I take it back. It's an Indian word based off a good hunting ground, and then it's spelled by the French with an O-U instead of a W. Awesome lake. If you haven't been here before, come check it out. We got one more day of fishing. We'll probably break this up into 2 videos. I'll try to record for the weigh-in to see how much weight we have on these 2 fish. Hopefully a better day tomorrow. And we'll try to do an outro here in a bit. $4.8 pounds. That's what we're sitting at right now. Number 5 boat, 4.8 pounds. Plenty of boats still showing up.
Everybody's showing up now.
Everybody's showing up. That's exactly right.
best part is now I get
Yeah. Didn't have all that money in transducers or nothing like that. But yeah, we are on the board without all the expensive shit everyone else had on their boats.
Not be high on the board, but we're
Yeah.
on it.
We're not high on the board. We've seen a lot more fish getting pulled out of boats than what we had. Again, this guy caught all of them.
Well, we still got tomorrow.
Yeah, we got tomorrow. Tomorrow hopefully is a better day.
About time you redeem yourself with it.
Yeah, I gotta definitely redeem myself with fish caught. Hopefully we can start throwing fish back and keeping which ones are the biggest. Now, granted, he had one popping off the hook. Y'all should see that. I had to catch with the net as it popped off the hook. Glad we did, because we wouldn't have been at 4.8 pounds, because it was longer than the other one. But yeah, we had a pretty good day of fishing. Yeah. Day number 2 of the tournament. It might look like we are here later than we were yesterday morning, but that is because the weather is a lot nicer today than it was yesterday. It's not, just pee and rain on us, which it really wasn't raining. It was more just misting yesterday morning. But yeah, we're going to try to get after it. We are not very high in the leaderboards. We are, I want to say, like 14.2 pounds behind first place, which we haven't fished this lake in a while. Neither one of us have been fishing. I know I haven't been fishing since last summer. It's been just long, if not longer, for Spencer. And we were very unprepared. Didn't tie on our baits that we were going to use until yesterday morning. Didn't have the boat ready until the night before the tournament. So, I don't think that's half bad, because we are doing better than people I know have been fishing pretty regularly so far. So, we are going to get a game plan. We might run towards Mount Harbor where the weigh-in's at. And other than that, I think we might fish around there. For the most part, we might actually stay near Brady Mountain, fish near the marina a little bit, but we'll see. We'll get a game plan.
As it was fighting a second ago. It's not a stick.
Nope, it's not.
Ah!
You gotta be shitting me. Alright, everybody. Already back to the house. It was a kind of a rough day on the water today. We had a front come through yesterday, and so we had a front come through yesterday morning, and fishing was actually not half bad. Then we had a front come through last night. Caught a smallmouth right off the rip. I'll show the picture. I forgot to record. I had the GoPro strapped to my chest and everything. I had been fishing for a little bit, and I was just like, man, the battery died yesterday really quick. I need to buy me a few more batteries for my GoPro. Anyways, but the battery died real quick, so we didn't have the GoPro for most of the day yesterday. So some of the recordings from yesterday are with my phone. Did take pictures of all the fish. There's a smallmouth that I caught today. I caught him on a crankbait. After that, Spencer hooked into one, got him right to the boat, and he just spit it out whenever he seen the boat. And I had the net, and I was just about to scoop. I just couldn't see the fish yet. And had just started seeing the bait that was in the fish's mouth. If I think about it, I'll post, the leaderboards and everything. It has everyone's names and their companies and the weights and everything. No, I ain't gonna post that, just because I don't know if anyone doesn't want their name on here, or their company name, whatever. I'd just rather not do that, just in case if there is any confliction
with people having their stuff on my channel. We did not place very high. Now, we did not come in last. That is a plus. My first ever, like, legit fishing tournament. We weighed in 7.5 pounds for the weekend. Yesterday, first place, when I looked, had like 18 pounds. Now, those guys were catching hogs. But they had probably that amount of weight because a lot of the top 10, 15 people all had live scopes for their boats. And another thing for today, I wish yesterday the Arkansas Game and Fish people, I wish they would have released the fish back into the water, not let the anglers release their fish back in the water, because I'm going to say it, I wouldn't doubt that a lot of those fish that people weighed in today were the same fish they caught yesterday that found their way back into that live well, and they just kept them alive overnight because it was only 1 pound weight deduction if the fish died. You know, if you had, 5-6 pound bass in your live well and he dies overnight, okay, you still get some good weight and just hang out and fish the next morning. But I mean, I heard that them live scopes, they're starting to ban those in a lot of the other tournaments and everything, especially for like professional fishermen. And so I'm not going to say they should, I'm not going to say they shouldn't. I just think it would even the playing field, so you can get these guys that have $150,000 boats come out there and they're just snagging fish. I mean, it's going to be a competition, you need to kind of curb it a little bit. Hey, you can use depth finders and, fish finders and everything, but you cannot use live scopes. If it shows, there's fish just went underneath the boat, okay, fine, but you can't just sit there and be looking to see where fish are and just go to them. I think that is cheesing it a little bit, especially when there's money on the line. But, first, like I said, legit fishing tournament. And so, I think we did pretty good. I know several boats that didn't weigh in anything. And there were people that we were ahead. There were several boats that we were ahead. And if I think about it, never mind. Anyways, but yeah, I'm going to compile all this into one video where y'all have already watched the video. Yeah, I talked about doing 2 videos, but I'm just going to break down some of the footage and just do one video. I think that'd be good enough. And hopefully y'all enjoy what I did get to record. Next, fishing tournament or something like that we do, we're going to try to have more than one camera, or we're going to have multiple batteries and, mount the camera. We got big news. I'm not going to share it with y'all yet. Definitely subscribe to the channel. That's the main thing I'm going to say. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Because, yes, we got dirt bikes to play around and down on, but we have something else joining the family that we're paying for also. It's coming from a family member, so it's at a very discounted price. It needs some work. We're probably going to fix it back up, kind of customize it a little bit, but we're going to use it a bunch. And I think y'all are going to like it. It would definitely be a series in itself, just fixing it back up, getting it ready for its purpose. Y'all almost got me there. But, yeah, subscribe to the channel. It showed, by the way, that like over 80 to 90% of y'all that watch some of these videos are not subscribed. If you're going to watch the videos anyway, you might as well hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell button. It lets me know that y'all don't mind watching the videos. And also that little thumbs up button. That's called a like button. Hit it. But if y'all see me looking around right now, it's because there's 2 to 3 red wasps on this front porch that are eyeballing me. That I ain't going to let them bully me. I'm going to mess them up if they come near me with this hat. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all made it to this point. Had a good time this weekend. Definitely had a good time this weekend. I cannot wait for the next tournament. We actually got some other tournaments we can do this summer on Lake Ouachita. That is some guys out of Mountain Pine where I live put it on, guys I went to high school with, and me and another buddy might try to jump in those if I don't have. I had to stop there for a second. Anyways, me and a buddy will probably try to jump in those and see how we do. He does a lot more fishing than me. Again, me and Spencer, we haven't hardly fished in years, and yet, we did pretty good. So, there's only 3 fish in total, but for a combined weight of 7.5 pounds, we didn't really catch just 2 tiny fish. But we'll catch y'all on the next one. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I'm going to try to start planning now so I can get back on schedule. I'm sorry for skipping out, over a week without a video, but we're going to try to get back on schedule with uploading every Sunday or Wednesday. Y'all just hang tight, and like I said, those of you that aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. The videos are just going to get better and better from here on out. It's still a young channel, and I feel like I'm getting a little better at it. But anyways, that's my thought. But thank y'all for watching.